Any eyes? All right, here we go. No angel. All right, my friends. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Somebody, one more coming in. I think Janet. Oh, yeah. Janet just got here. Come on in, Janet. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, friends, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going through the construction, whatever's going on out there to get here. I'm so impressed that my classes haven't gone down in size. People keep asking me, has the construction affected your classes? And I'm like, I don't really feel like it has. I'm really grateful for that. I was scared it would. So thank you for like going through the trouble. Let's see, special announcements. I have my frequency class this Saturday. So it's 7 to 9 p.m. here in this space. There's already like 20 people signed up. So if you want to come, they usually sell out. So I would recommend signing up in advance. Every day, every Saturday that I have those, I get like 10 texts being like, is there one more spot? Is there one more spot? And so I feel like I can't just say to everybody yes. So I just have to say no. So please sign up if you want to come. There's 33 spots available, so it's very full in here. That's this Saturday. And then let's throw this out there. Next Tuesday, so a week from today, is when my breathwork facilitator training is beginning. So I'm starting up, I'm trying to get this ball rolling, some teacher training that will be breathwork. And then in the fall, I'm going to do one for yoga. So that will start in September if you're interested in the yoga teacher training. The breathwork one is mostly on Zoom. It's Zoom 2 hours on Tuesday nights, 2 hours on Sunday afternoons. And then at the end, there's an in-person intensive weekend. Yeah, so if you're interested, please ask me for more information. Other than that, let's just do the thing. Let's just practice. All right, no more talking, folks. Go ahead and lay down. You're all right. You're fine. I'm just giving you shit. So lay down, take a moment to stretch. I came back with a little attitude, Liz. You're fine. All right. Yeah. Got a little too sassy. All right. So I like to move my body a little bit before settling into stillness. So if there's any little wiggles you want to get out, feel free. And then eventually just find a comfortable position laying on your back. So whatever feels good. Maybe you're in Shavasana. Maybe feet together, knees apart. Personally, I love constructive rest pose. So feet on the ground with knees bent. Feet a little bit wider than hips so your knees can fall in a little bit. And whatever you want to do with your arms, maybe you reach them overhead and relax them there. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And then just close your eyes, or if you really like to keep your eyes open, see if you can at least just soften your gaze. And take a moment to just fully arrive here in this space. So whatever happened earlier this morning or yesterday, whatever's going to happen later today, right now, see if you can just let go of all of that and feel your body on the ground. Feel the weight of your body on the ground. Feel the way the ground holds you and supports you. Maybe notice sounds that are obvious, sound of my voice. But then see if you can notice sounds that are further away in the distance. Maybe even kind of white noise or background noise that's there. Maybe the sound of your own body or your own breath. And start to notice, if you haven't already, the rise and fall of each inhale and each exhale that you're taking. So just start to kind of connect with your breath a little more, tune into it. If you're a visual person, maybe you visualize it, maybe you use your imagination. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And hold at the very, very top of that breath. See if there's any more space you can find, maybe an extra teaspoon of air. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, let it go. Ah. Very nice. Do that 2 more times. Great big inhale, fill up. Take that moment at the top in fullness. See if there's any more air you can find, extra sip. And then sigh it out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Yeah, so good. One more, biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Feel every single space inside of you expand, inflate. So feel as if you literally take up more space. When you're ready, out your mouth, let it go. Good. Seal your lips now and begin to cultivate what we call Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath, translated from Sanskrit, means vibrant breath. So what does vibrant breath feel like in your body? The inhale, it's like taking a really, really deep, slow motion gasp. Comes all the way down from your diaphragm. You really hear it, you really feel it as it moves through the back of your throat. You're using the same muscles you use in your throat to whisper or to hum. And then each exhale, it's like you're fogging up a window, but with your lips sealed over the breath. So essentially, we want to fog up a window on the inside of our body. We want to start to build a little bit of internal heat just by breathing in this way. So it is a vibrant breath. It's powerful. It's energizing. But because it's slow and steady and the exhales are just a little bit longer than the inhales, it's also relaxing, calming, regulating. So be here just a moment with your breath. Make it super important. So rather than feeling like, oh, my breath is just this extra thing I have to worry about the whole time in my yoga practice, let your breath become what guides you through your practice. If you want to stay here longer, if you want to come back here at any time, you are more than welcome to. You're ready to start moving. Draw your knees towards your belly and just gently rock a little bit from side to side. So give your low back a nice little massage against the ground. And then eventually reverse tabletop. So knees stack over your hips, shins parallel to the ground, and just squeeze your legs together. If you have a block with you and you want to place your block in between your inner thighs or your knees, you're welcome to. So tee out your arms or cactus your arms against the ground. Inhale right here and feel your nice neutral spine. See if you can make your feet active in some way. And then as you exhale, slow motion, move your knees over to the right and hover them above the ground. So don't let them touch. Go as far as you can. Don't let your left shoulder lift. Stay here as you breathe in. Squeeze your legs together. And then as you exhale, use the strength in your core to slowly bring your knees back to center. Inhale, center, neutral spine. Make any adjustments you need. Active feet. And exhale, slow motion over to the left. So as far as you can go without letting your knees touch. They're hovering right above the ground, maybe an inch or two above the ground. Hold as you breathe in. Squeeze your legs or squeeze your prop. And then exhale slowly back to center. See if you can make this movement smooth. Inhale, center. Extend your left leg up. Right knee stays bent. Exhale all the way over to the right side and hover. Hold as you breathe in. Back of left shoulder stays grounded. Feel the strength in your core. As you exhale, use it to come back to neutral. Inhale, neutral spine. Switch out your legs. So right leg extends, left knee bends. And exhale over to the left. Either squeezing your legs or squeezing your props. Stay as you breathe in. Try not to lift your right shoulder up. Exhale, slow motion, smoothly back to neutral. Inhale, extend both of your legs to the sky. Listen, bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Stay here as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, lift your upper body as high as you can. Hold here as you inhale and see if you can lift your toes up towards the sky so your tailbone tucks and lifts. Stay here for one exhale, pull your low belly down. And then let it all go. Set up for a bridge pose. So feet on the ground with knees bent. You can keep your block in between your inner thighs if you're using it. You can adjust it if needed, or you can set it to the side. Arms now down by your sides. Feet hips width distance apart. All of your toes face forward. And you should be able to graze the backs of your heels with your fingertips. So you might need to scoot your heels a little closer. Exhale, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up. So feel that pelvic tilt. And then inhale, peel your spine off your yoga mat, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, invitation to work your shoulders underneath, maybe interlace your fingers. Take just about 4 or 5 deep breaths in your bridge. Squeeze in with your inner thighs, press down through heels and the inner edges of your feet. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. Back of your head presses down. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Your glutes aren't necessarily squeezing, but they are gently engaging. Hug in with your inner thighs, lift your hips higher, take just a couple more breaths. Stay in your bridge pose, but just start to slowly work your shoulders out from underneath you. Extend your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Take one more inhale here, lift your hips high. Exhale, slowly, one vertebra at a time, all the way down to neutral. Once you're in neutral spine position, tee out your arms or cactus your arms again. Keep your knees bent, feet on the ground, but bring your feet out nice and wide to the width of your mat. And just take a few rounds of windshield wipers side to side. Go slowly. Move with your breath. Feel into your hips and your low back. Good job, friends. And then after a few rounds of windshield wipers, go ahead and take a happy baby pose. Just kind of neutralizing through your spine. Hold down with your arms, press up through your heels, flex your toes. Maybe rock it out for a moment. After a few rocks in happy baby, hug your knees in towards your belly, give them a big squeeze, and see if you can rock and roll forward and back along your spine. So make these rocks smooth, feel your core engaging, and then after a few rocks, eventually rock up, cross your ankles, and roll over your feet. So coming on the hands and knees, tabletop. You can just crawl back a little bit. So once you're nice and centered on your mat, any movement that would feel good to you. So intuitive movement in your body. So what does that feel like this morning? What does your body want to do this morning? Get curious about how your spine feels, how your shoulders feel, how your hips feel, even your shoulder blades on your back body. Nice job, friends. And notice what happened to your breath. Is it still there? Is it still slow and steady, big and spacious? Or have you lost track? So just bring it back, slow it down, smooth it out. In your next few rounds, no rush, but eventually downward facing dog is our destination. So you can start your own transition back whenever you are ready. Good job, friend. So back in down dog, keep feeling around. Pedal out your heels, give your head a little shake or a little nod. So in your down dog, especially this first one. Don't worry too much about getting your legs straight or your feet flat on the ground. That's not the goal of this pose. If it feels good, you can straighten your legs, you can press your heels down. But if it feels better to just bend your knees a lot, maybe even lift up to your tiptoes and the balls of your feet, totally fine. So go for length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. See if you can feel the length in your side bodies. See if you can feel your strong hands against the ground. So spread your fingers wide and really press down. I like to imagine I'm like a gecko holding onto a screen door. So press through your fingertips. Take one more big inhale into your down dog, everyone. And then as you exhale, just look forward and however you want to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Once you've arrived, pause for a few breaths and just be in your fold. Maybe a rag doll, maybe hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull, give the back of your neck some traction. You could bounce or sway or bob. So think of a rag doll. That's what you're embodying with your upper body especially. So there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button. You're just dangling, you're just hanging. Bob, bounce, relax your neck, soften your face. See if you can feel a connection to your center in your forward fold. So use that connection to lift your butt up as high as you can. Take one more breath. With your next big inhale, halfway lift position. So stick your butt out and reach the top of your head forward. Back of your neck is long. Exhale, fold and bow. Let's do that once more. Halfway lift. So get your spine really long, parallel to the ground. Exhale, fold. And then this time all the way up. So come through your halfway lift and keep rising. Arms reach up, stretch tall. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Let's flow for just a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Slow dive, hinge at your hips, all the way down into your fold. Beautiful, nice, Kate. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release, let it go. Root through your feet and rise back up all the way to stand. Arms reach up, maybe even gaze up. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let's add on just a bit. Inhale, reach up. Baby back bend with your exhale. Cactus your arms, lift your heart, puff up your chest. Inhale, back to neutral. So realign as you reach. And then exhale, hinge at your hips, slow dive all the way down. Nice job. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, top of your push-up, pause, find your strength. So spread your fingers, draw your belly button in and up, back of your neck is long, gaze down. See if you can take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body, like you're cutting through a loaf of bread with your body. So nothing changes in your position, you're just transferring weight. If you want to, you can come to your knees at any time. One more inhale, rock forward to your tippy toes. See if you can keep that as you exhale, lower halfway down. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Yes, one more like that. Exhale, lower halfway. Elbows over wrists. Strong shoulders. Inhale, press up. So good. Slow motion this time all the way down. Nice, Kathy. As you inhale, find a back bend of your choice, a heart opener that would feel good for you. Baby cobra, full cobra, Spider-Man cobra, up dog, sphinx, anything. Thanks, Janet. And whenever you are ready, take your time there. Whenever you're ready, down dog. So just feeling into your body. How is your body doing today? What's going on inside of you today in this moment? So even though these poses, we do them all the time. If you practice every day or 3 times a week, you're doing the same poses over and over, yes? But every time you step onto your mat, your body, there's something different going on inside of you. So feel into that, tune into that. See if you can adjust for that and honor that. Big deep breaths, Ujjayi, feel it, hear it, and use it to hold and support you. So your breath isn't just there as this extra thing, it's there to support you in your practice. So you don't have to just fight your way through and muscle your way through. Use your breath. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space and find your way there however you'd like. Inhale to a halfway lift once you arrive. Exhale, let it go, fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Hands to heart as you exhale. Let's take a couple of those sun A's. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach up. Baby back bend, cactus your arms. Scoop your heart open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, slow dive. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale to dive, then fold. Breathe in, halfway lift position. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, heart lifts, shoulders back and down. Thanks, Anya. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great big inhalation into your down dog. Push the ground away. Exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Root through your feet all the way up. Arms reach, big stretch at the top. Hands to heart as you exhale. One more round just like that. Moving meditation. Reach up. Inhale. Use your exhale to work your back bend. Navel to spine. Protects low back. Inhale. Re-extend. Realign. And then take your dive. Stick your butt out all the way down. Weight is forward in your feet as you dive. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale. Plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep that exhale going as you lower down. Chaturanga. Don't always skip it if you'd rather. Nice, Jenny. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. Beautiful, friends. Great big inhale into your down dog. Push into the ground, lengthen. Exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop. Inhale to your halfway lift position. And let it go. All the way to empty, connect to center from that place, rise. Arms reach up and stretch. Hands to heart as you exhale. All right, moving into sun B's. Inhale, reach up. And this time, we're going to sit back into a chair pose. So weight in your heels, sit low. Make sure your butt is going back and your knees are not forward of your toes. So if you look down, you should be able to see your toes without a problem. Make sure they're all facing directly forward. And then keep everything the same and just switch your arms. Swing your arms back behind you. Don't let your back round so your heart stays open. Back muscles squeeze around your spine. Shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. Stay here, or option to float up to your tiptoes now. So rock forward, lift to your tiptoes. You have more range of motion in your legs now. See if you can bend your knees more, get a little lower. Keep your heart lifted. One more round. Awesome, you guys. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. Woo-hoo. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, slow dive. So big balance challenge. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive. Halfway lift, heels on the ground, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you want to, or skip it if you'd rather. See you in down dog. Use your breath, slow, steady, intentional. Nice, Brooklyn. So make your breath just as important as the poses. Maybe more important than the poses. All right, from your dog pose, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. And if you want to, go ahead and just kind of feel around. Open your hip, roll out your ankle. If you want to keep your hips square and extend your right leg strong and powerfully, awesome. So you do you. Stay rooted through your hands. Stay connected to your center. Stay connected to your breath. Good job. Take one more big inhale, right leg long, strong, and powerful. Reach it high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly, round your spine. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift your waistline higher. You should be on your back, tippy, tippy toes. And then exhale, step forward softly. Nice, Kirsten. Take your time to rise up. Crescent lunge. So just right foot forward. Good, yes. So settling into your lunge, and the goal is not to get as wide as you can, as deep as you can, is to find the balance of stability with mobility. So hug in to stabilize. Might feel like you're not as low as you want to be. See if you can be okay with that. Yeah, love it. Front hip pulls back hip pulls forward, heart lifts. See if you can even take your gaze up. Breathe into every single space. Take one more inhale, feel your crescent lunge. As you exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Invitation to bend your back knee to a hover. Try not to lean forward or reach forward, but keep your weight nice and centered. Nice, Marriott. And then twist from your center. So squeeze through your inner thighs. Use your strong core. Broaden through your collarbones. Take one more round and see if maybe you can even gaze over your back fingertips. Twist, twist, twist. End of your exhale, back to crescent lunge. So unwind. Invitation if you want to straighten both legs. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Root through your front foot. Float your back leg to the sky for standing splits. You can have your hips square or you can open your left hip. Totally up to you. Just make sure you don't sink into your outer right hip. So right inner thigh hugs in, belly button lifts you up. You can go wherever you want to go. Maybe right arm behind right leg, maybe handstand hops. Maybe you're just holding and breathing. Just be where you are. Relax your neck, soften your face. Everybody make your left leg powerful. Make your left toes powerful. See if you can get them to spread. Take one more big inhale, lift a tiny bit higher. Good job. As you exhale, listen. Step your left foot down behind your right heel like your feet are on a balance beam. So tips of your toes touch the back of your right heel, standing on an invisible balance beam. And then we're going to pause right here and just kind of crawl your hands off the right side of your yoga mat. You can take a block with you if you want to. So hands over to the right, or fingertips crawl over to the right, and then draw your left hip back. Imagine somebody's got their hands in the crease of your left hip and they're pulling back. Breathe down the length of your left leg. Breathe into your left side body. Relax your neck. Yes, good. Nice job, friends. Take one more deep breath. Try to get your left leg as straight as you can, your back leg. End of your exhale, bring your hands back to center. Stay on your balance beam, halfway lift. Inhale. Stay on your balance beam, fold, exhale. And then rise all the way up. It's a little balance challenge. Rise up, arms to the sky. Reach your arms up. Now root into your right foot, float your left knee up, standing staff. So now balancing on your right foot, flex your left toes, hug in with your inner thighs. Very nice, beautiful, friends. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can grab the outside of your left thigh or knee if you want to. You can also press your left hand into your low back, into your sacrum if you'd like. Use your arms as gentle leverage to work your twists. Wherever you're at, breathe down into your belly. Use your exhales to twist just a little bit further. If you want a balance challenge, or more of a balance challenge, I should say, see if you can gaze back over your left shoulder. Take one more full round. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, come back to standing staff, arms to the sky. Option to extend left if you want to. Now listen, slow motion, we've been working on this, low lunge. See if you can touch fingertips and toes down at the exact same time. And guess what? We're gonna do that a few more times. So inhale, back up to standing staff. Exhale, back down to low lunge. Move at your own pace with your own breath. Work to touch your fingertips and toes down at the same time. Really press through your right foot as you rise. Really stay connected to your center as you lower. And if you need to use your left foot to help you up and down, please do. Use your left tiptoes on the ground. I know balance makes some people really mad, so let yourself get mad and just notice that. How do you feel in your body? How do you treat yourself when you are frustrated or struggling? Can you be playful? All right, let's meet back in a low lunge. So finish the round you're on. Low lunge is where we'll end up. From your low lunge, my friends, set your back knee down gently and then unthread your right leg so you'll be in a three-legged tabletop with your right leg extended back. Three-legged tabletop, right leg back. Yes. Feel a strong straight line from the crown of your head back to your right heel. So not a smiley face shape, strong straight line. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly around to your spine. Push the ground away. Inhale, re-extend. Left toes are tucked under. You can do that same thing again, or exhale, bend your elbows. Little rock forward, bend your elbows, tap your chin on the ground. And then inhale, push all the way up and back to three-legged down dog. Right leg high. Now as you exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. You can take it three-legged or make it your own. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Feel free to take an extra breath or two. And then as you're ready, all the way back downward facing dog. Walk it out. Pedal out your heels. Feel whatever there is to feel. Reconnect to your slow, steady breaths. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And then feel free once again, explore in any way. Open your hip, roll out your ankle, point and flex. Eventually, my friends. Thanks, Brianna. Is it Brianne? Okay. All right. Left leg high. Make it strong and powerful. Last big inhale. Exhale, curl in, knee to your nose. So push the ground away around your spine. Stay here as you inhale. See if you can come higher to your back tiptoes and then step forward softly as you exhale. Good job. I know that's hard. Take your time to rise into your crescent lunge. So strong legs. Don't worry about just getting deep. Find stability. So functional mobility, it doesn't mean we have to be the most flexible people in the world. This means we want our bodies stable and mobile. So feel into that balance, stability with mobility. Feel the strength in your foundation, your legs, and then feel your expression in your upper body. So what are you doing with your hands? What are you doing with your face? What are you doing with your gaze? Feel into it. Be intentional. One more inhale. Good job. Exhale, twist. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Invitation to bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify, you could also just set your back knee down really softly. So your back knee is hovering, and then imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward at the same time as you're trying to drag your front hip back. Maybe gaze over your left fingertips behind you. Broaden your shoulders and your collarbones. Imagine you have great big wings. Make them as big as possible. Last round. Good job. Inhale back to crescent. So unwind, option to extend both legs. Powerful legs. Exhale, hands come down, low lunge. Root into left foot, right leg to the sky, standing splits. So right leg reaches high, and I don't care if high for you is an inch away up, inch above the ground. So just find your personal edge. Keep your right foot active. Relax your neck. You don't need to strain to look forward. Your neck is not what should be holding you here. Your core. Find your center. That invisible rope pulls up on your belly button. Use it. Good job, you guys. Big deep breaths. Breathe all the way up into your right toes. One more inhale. Exhale. Balance beam. Step your right toes behind your left heel. Good. So you're standing on your invisible balance beam, and this time we're going to crawl our hands over to the left or off the left side of your mat. So invitation, if you want to use a block under your hands, we're trying to get a stretch in our right leg. So as much as you're able to, keep your back leg straight and pull your right hip back. So right hip Back, right leg as straight as it will go. Use a block to bring the ground closer to you if you need. Let your neck relax. Neck does not need to strain. For some reason, we think our neck is going to protect us, keep us safe just by engaging. Let it relax and find your core. Good. Like a waterfall. Imagine your breath is just flowing off your back body. So moving all the way down and just let it go. Soften. All right, end of your next exhale, bring your hands back to center. Keep your feet as they are, halfway lift. So a little balance challenge with your feet on a balance beam. Exhale, bow, let it go. Now from the press of your feet, lead with your heart, rise, arms to the sky. Left foot roots down, right knee lifts up, standing stack. Hug in with your inner thighs, flexion through your right toes. If you hate balancing, see if you can just be playful, be compassionate. That's the practice. So it doesn't matter what it even looks like. What's happening inside. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, twist right, left arm forward, right arm back, or grab hold of your outer right knee. Right hand, compress into low back, or you can extend your right arm towards the back wall, whatever works best for you. Broaden through the fronts of your shoulders, twist from your center. Use your core. That extra challenge, maybe gaze back over your right fingertips or your right shoulder behind you. Last breath. So good. Slowly unwind. See if you can stay balanced just a little longer. Arms to the sky. Option to extend right. And then low lunge. Fingers and toes touch at the same time. And you know where we're going, back and forth. So inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. If you want to move at your own pace, maybe you take 2 breaths to rise, 2 breaths to lower. Totally fine. Just stay focused and alert. Calm and relaxed all at once. Yeah, be playful. Just a practice, not a performance. Lighthearted. Take 1 or 2 more. Feel the heat build in your legs. Feel your connection to center. End up in low lunge. From low lunge, back knee comes down gently. Unthread your left leg. So you're in a 3-legged tabletop, left leg extended back, hips square. So inner thighs face each other. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, curl in, knee to your nose, round your spine, press down through all 10 fingertips. Inhale, re-extend. Right toes curled under. Exhale 1 more like that, or humble cow, rock forward, bend your elbows, tap your chin down. Inhale, all the way up and back, everybody, 3-legged dog. Exhale straight to down dog or rock forward, your variation of plank to chaturanga. You can take it 3-legged, you can take it on your knees. Inhale, find your heart opener. And then back to downward facing dog, nice K. Walk it out. If you want to take a child's pose, feel free. And just give yourself a moment to kind of recalibrate, to slow down your breath. Maybe a couple open mouth sighs would even feel good. And just reconnect to your body and notice what's going on inside. Might be a little easier now to feel the energy inside of you. So connect with that. We will move through that entire sequence, that entire flow now. 1 breath, 1 movement. That doesn't mean we speed through as fast as we can. It means we go slowly with our slow, intentional breaths. If at any time you need to take a little break or you want to do your own thing, totally fine with me. This is your practice, so always honor what your body needs first. If you would like to come with me, downward facing dog. All right, great big inhale into your down dog, hips high, spine long. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhalation. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet and all the way up, big full body stretch, breathe in. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, let's flow. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So swing your arms back, bend your knees, maybe lift to tiptoes. Maybe stay on tiptoes, high mountain. Possibly stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. So stick your butt out, bending your knees is helpful. Good, heels on the ground, nice Liz, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, continue your exhale as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders down and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big spacious breaths, right leg high, inhale. Now use your strong core as soft as you can. Step through, exhale. Inhale, crescent rise. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, back to crescent, option to extend both legs. Exhale, hands to the earth. Standing splits, breathe in, left leg high. Exhale, balance beam, left toes behind right heel. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your right butt cheek back. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise up. Arms reach up, left knee lifts, standing staff. Exhale, twist towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back, all the way to empty. Good, back to center. Standing staff, option to extend left. And then low lunge, slow motion, fingers and toes touch at the same time. Back knee comes down. Inhale, three-legged tabletop. Exhale, knee to nose, round, scoop out your belly. Inhale, re-extend, make sure your left toes are tucked under. Exhale, one more like that, or humble cow, little rock forward, bend your elbows, tap your chin down. Inhale, three-legged down dog all the way back and up. Exhale, straight to down dog or plank to chaturanga. Good job. Inhale, lift your heart, nice soft. Exhale, lift your hips. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale like you're stepping over something. Step forward, low lunge. Good job. Rise, crescent. Nice paw. Twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back knee bends. Good. Inhale, back to crescent. Unwind. Option to extend both legs. Exhale, hands to the earth. Standing splits, right leg to the sky. Active through your foot, through your toes. Balance beam, exhale, right toes behind left heel. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your left butt cheek back as you lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, connect to your center all the way up. Arms reach up, right knee floats up, standing staff. Twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Exhale, all the way to emptiness. Back to standing staff, unwind, breathe in, reach up, maybe extend right. Exhale, low lunge. And then immediately back knee comes down gently. Inhale, three-legged tabletop, left leg extends back. Curl in, knee to nose. Exhale. Re-extend, breathe in, make sure your right toes are curled under. One more like that, or humble cow. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged down dog, all the way up and back. Good job. Exhale, straight to down dog, or come forward, plank to chaturanga. Nice lift, heart lift, beautiful Anya, hips lift. Exhale, take a moment, walk it out, reconnect to your breath, maybe a big open mouth sigh. Got one more time through that sequence. This time I'm gonna add a few little things, a few little variations and additions. So just like always, stay present, listen to my cues, take what works, and leave the rest behind. One more big inhale into your down dog. As you exhale, look forward, step or float top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let it go. All the way up, rise, big stretch at the top. And hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Listen, inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch of your choice to your right. So up and over, all the way to empty in your breath. Through center as you inhale. Other side as you exhale, like a crescent moon with your body. Inhale, center. Little baby back bend. Exhale, navel to spine as you curl open. Re-extend, realign. Inhale. Now, chair, plane, or drinking bird. Bend your knees, swing your arms back. Maybe float up to tiptoes. Maybe stay on tiptoes. High mountain as tall as you can grow. One last time. Maybe stay on tiptoes as you dive slowly. Good. Heels down as you take your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower down. Peel your heart open. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, listen here. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, back up, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, right to right, as high as you can get on your right arm. Inhale, back up. Now, everybody knee to your nose and step through low lunge. Good job. Thanks, Izzy. Rise up, crescent. Inhale. Turbo twist. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, unwind. Crescent, option to extend front leg. Exhale, hands to ground. Standing splits, left leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, balance beam, step down. Halfway lift, right butt cheek pulls back as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet all the way up. Arms reach up, left knee lift, standing stack. Exhale, twist towards the windows, and we're gonna pause here. Option for revolve hand to big toe pose. So if you want to grab your left foot or your left big toe, start to extend your left leg, go for it. Only extend as much as you can without rounding your back. Hug in with your inner thighs, press through your heel. Breathe down into your belly. Your belly is what connects you to your center, so stay connected. That's what's gonna help you balance one last round. Hey, Sandra. All right, slowly unwind. Arms to the sky, extend left leg if you haven't already. Low lunge, nice and easy. Back knee down. Inhale, three-legged tabletop. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale, re-extend. One more like that, or humble cow. Rock forward, bend your elbows, tap your chin. Inhale, all the way back into three-legged dog. Pause. Open your right hip. Stay here, or flip your dog. Right foot comes down. Right arm forward, heart forward. Yes, beautiful. See if you can let your heart look at this front wall. See if you can lift your hips towards the sky. Feel the strength in your back body. One last round. Amazing. Come back, everybody. Regular down dog and just walk it out. Walk it out. Reconnect to your breath. Keep walking it out. Or option to inhale forward, high plank. Maybe hover right leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Strong arms, strong belly. Nice, K. Heart lifts as you inhale. Good, Janet. And hips lift. Exhale. Here we go. Other side. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in. You can hold here or left knee, right elbow. Use your core. Use your obliques. Nice, Kirsten. Inhale, back up. Stretch and lengthen. Left to left. Aim for your armpit as high as you can get. Awesome. Paul, inhale, back up. Now, everybody, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step forward softly. You got it. Rise up, crescent. Strong legs, heart lifts. Turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends all the way to emptiness. Good. Back to a crescent. Option to extend both legs. Exhale. Good breath. Hands to the ground. Standing splits, right leg to the sky. Active through your toes. Stand on your balance beam. Exhale. Good job. Halfway lift. Left butt cheek pulls back as you lengthen. Okay, exhale, fold. Connect to center and rise all the way to stand. Arms reach up. Right knee lifts up. Standing steps. And then twist to your right. Pause. Option for revolved hand to big toe. So if you want to grab your right foot, I like the outer edge. You could go for peace fingers around big toe if you'd like. Extend only as much as you're able to without rounding your spine. Good. So nice. Inner thighs hug in. Connect to your center. That's your stability. Always comes from your center. Broaden through your shoulders and collarbones. Take one last breath. You guys are awesome. Unwind. Inhale. And then low lunge. Exhale. Right knee comes down gently. Three-legged tabletop. Inhale. You're almost there. Knee to your nose, round, scoop out your belly, push the ground away. Inhale, re-extend. One more like that, or humble cow, rock forward, bend your elbows, tap your chin. Inhale all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Pause, open your hip, bend your left knee, you got it. Stay right here, or option two, flip. Left foot comes down, left arm forward, heart forward. Yes, beautiful. Nice. So breathe all the way down into your belly. Awesome, Kathy. One last round. Good, Marriott. And then bring it back, everyone. Regular down dog. Walk it out. Keep walking it out, or invitation. Inhale forward, high plank, maybe hovering left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Good job, my friends. Take a moment either in down dog or in child's pose to just rest. So down dog, it's not a resting pose. Some teachers say it's a resting pose. There's so many muscles working in your down dog, so your body's never quite resting, but it shouldn't feel like your body is straining to be there. So if it feels like it's straining at all, see if you can adjust. Find a more restful way of being in it. And if you're in child's pose, just really give in, let your body be held by the ground. Reconnect to your slow, deep breaths and just feel whatever there is to feel. Take about two more. And then downward facing dog. All right, right leg to the sky, inhale. And then pigeon as you exhale. Just bring your right shin to the top of your mat and gently set your body down. If you know this pose works better for you on your back, please feel free to take it there instead. If you are taking regular pigeon, you want your right knee as close to the outer right edge of your mat as possible, not midline. If you're on your midline, you're not getting the external rotation in your hip. So right knee nice and wide. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. So you find stability, structure, integrity. Keep pulling your right hip back as you bow. So if you can sit your butt on the ground, my invitation for you, try not to do that. Try to find stability. If you can sit your butt on the ground, you're flexible enough in your hips. Your practice in this pose is stability. So see, yeah, good, Brooklyn. See if you can find that and then breathe into it. Yeah, it's so nice, you guys. Be here for about 5 to 7 more. Use your exhales to soften. So something somewhere inside of you, whether it's physical or energetic, I don't care. But with each exhale, there's a softening. Good job, friends. About 3 more breaths. Side out your mouth anytime. Ah. All right, one last big deep breath in pigeon. And then slowly start to ease your way back up. And from pigeon, see if you can just sit over onto your right butt cheek, let your hips open, swing your left leg all the way around so your left foot comes to the outside of your right thigh. And then right heel towards left butt cheek. If this doesn't work for you for whatever reason, might feel better to extend your right leg forward, and that's fine. If you feel like you need to extend both legs forward, just kind of give them a little shake out, please feel free. So hug your left knee in and sit up really tall. Take your left arm to the sky. Inhale to reach high, and then as you exhale, twist your left hand comes down behind you. Right hand can stay where it's at, or you can latch your right elbow if you want to the outside of your left knee. Half bind, full bind if it's in your practice, feel free. So sit up really tall, broad and through the front of your shoulders, nice easy, and try not to lean back on your left hand. Good, Karen. So just use your left hand behind you to help you lengthen. Breathe down into your belly. Use your exhales to twist, twist, twist. Couple more. End of your next exhale. Take it all the way to emptiness. Unwind just your upper body and take both of your hands off the right side of your mat. And just a nice little bow, little counter twist. Your left butt cheek can lift up and breathe down into your low back. All right, inhale to rise. Uncross your legs. And again, if you want, you can give them a little shake out. We're gonna bring sole of right foot to left inner thigh, like a tree pose on the ground. And then square your hips towards your extended leg. So kind of adjust. Maybe you even take your left inner thigh and spiral it down and out. So you're right on your left sit bone. Press your right foot into your leg, press your leg back into your foot. So you're finding midline. Flex your left toes, sit up really tall, arms to the sky. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, like we do in our swan dive, lead with your heart. So reach your butt back, heart forward. When you can't lengthen anymore, then you can just round. Your hands might grab your foot or your ankle or your shin. Pull left butt cheek back as your heart goes forward. Think forehead toward chin, nose toward knee, navel toward spine. Yes. Keep pressing foot into leg, leg back into foot. Use your exhale to fold just a little bit further. Flex your toes, press down through your left heel. So that might mean your left knee bends a little bit, and that's fine. Then focus on pressing down through the back of your left thigh as well. So you want to try to get your left quad muscle to fire up. Take about 2 more breaths. You guys look so good. Nice job. End of your next exhalation, just ever so slowly roll up. And then once your head stacks, turn your upper body to the right. Bring your right hand down behind you. Fingers face away and spread them wide. Push down. Lift your hips up. Left arm up. Reach your left arm back even. Good job. One more big inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, come back down. All right, this is kind of funny. Or not funny, just different. So you're gonna bend your left knee, and it's like your legs are kind of in a fetal position, right? Sole of right foot is on your left thigh. Yeah, good. And then just bring your hands behind you and see if you can slowly start to just lean back and lower down. Keep your left knee touching the ground and try not to lift your ribs. So tone your belly. Some of you might be able to lay all the way down. Some of you, like me, might be propped up on your forearms. Yeah, focus on left knee down. Go as far back as you can. Try not to lift your ribs. So if you're laying down, try your best to get the backs of your ribs to touch the ground. Breathe. Good. Nice, you guys. Working that inner rotation of your left femur bone in the hip socket. Last couple of rounds, soften around it as best you can. And it's not easy to get up if you're on your back, I know, but do it as gracefully as possible with as much awareness as possible. Start to lift up once again, unwind. So take your legs out in front, give them that little shaky shake. We'll meet back in down dog. You can get there your own way, or if you want, boat pose it out for about 2 or 3 rounds. Find your strong core, and whenever you're ready, you can cross your ankles, rock forward, either step back or jump back if you'd like. Move through a vinyasa or skip it. Back to down dog, walk it out. Just a little bit longer. Stay connected to your breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your space. Come down gently. Just like you did on the other side, find the structure, the integrity. So the integrity of the pose, I used to not understand what the heck that word meant in yoga. It's the part of the pose that's difficult. It's the stability. It's the hard part that nobody on the outside can even tell that you're doing. Just like in life, living with integrity. It's the hard part. And sometimes people don't even know you're doing it. So feel into the structure, the strength, the integrity of the pose from the inside. You're pulling your left hip back and up as you take your heart forward. You're not just plopping into it. Use your big, deep breaths to soften. Once you're bowing forward, if you want to go deeper, rather than plopping into it, just scoot your back knee back a little bit further. Keep some activation in your front toes like you're trying to spread them. And keep breathing really deeply. Use your exhales to soften in some way. Take about 3 or 4 more breaths. If you're in supine pigeon, you can rock a little bit. Good job. Out your mouth with your exhales if you lie. Notice, have you gone somewhere else in your mind? If so, just come back to sensation, come back to your big deep breaths. Last round here. And then bottom of your exhale, slowly start to find your way back up. Or however you want to get there, coming into a seat. So from wherever you're at, come into a seat. If you're in pigeon, you may just swing your right leg all the way around, right foot to the outside of left thigh. If you feel like you need to give your left leg a moment, stretch it out, feel free. So left heel comes a little closer to your right butt cheek, or left leg can extend if that feels better for you. Hug your right knee in, sit up tall, puff up your chest. Take your right arm to the sky and reach super high, breathe in. Keep all that length as you exhale, twist to your right. Right hand comes down, but don't put your weight on your hand. Use it to help you twist a little further. Left elbow might latch to the outside of right knee. Bind if it's in your practice, but you don't need to force it. Really tall through your spine, broad through the front of your shoulders. Breathe down into your belly and twist with your exhales. It's like you're wringing out. So especially in this twist where it's a little more, everything's kind of compacted. See if you can really use the power of your breath. Breathe all the way down, low belly, low back. Couple more. Very end of your next exhale, unwind just your upper body first. Hands off the left edge of your mat. Take that little bow, let your spine round, let your right butt cheek lift. It should feel good. Breathe down into your low back. And then lift back up. Unwind, uncross your legs. This time, right leg will stay extended, sole of left foot to right inner thigh. If you want, you can take your inner thigh, spiral it down and out. So just get your butt out of the way, sit bones on the ground. Sit up tall, foot presses into leg, leg into foot. Flex your right toes, press down through your right heel. Find if your right knee bends, arms reach up, inhale. And as you exhale, pull your right butt cheek back as you reach your heart forward. So reach, 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 lengthen, lengthen, then fold. Keep pulling right butt cheek back as you reach your heart forward. Think forehead toward chin, nose toward knee, navel toward spine, all the way to empty with each breath. Press through the back of your right heel, flex your toes. Press down through the back of your right thigh, or at least try. So we want to try to engage our right quad as we're stretching our right hamstring. Last couple of breaths. Good job. And then ever so slowly, bottom of your next exhale, just roll up one vertebra at a time. When your head stacks, go ahead and turn to your left. Left hand comes down behind. Spread your fingers. Push down, lift your hips. Right arm reaches up or back. So just go for length and space. Take one more huge inhale. Reach and lengthen. Exhale, bring your sit bones down. Adjust your legs. So kind of swing your right leg behind you. Sole of left foot to the top of right thigh. And then once again, you're just going to lean back and start to lower your upper body down. Don't let your right knee lift. So keep working your right knee down and forward as you lower. Try not to let your ribs lift a lot. So have the intention of toning your belly, neutralizing through your spine and low back. Go only as far as you can without letting your right knee lift up. Take about 2 more. And if you are already on your back and there's some way you can unwind staying on your back, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, start to lift back up and then swing your legs around. And then we'll all come all the way down onto our backs. So however you want to get there, all the way down. And once you're there, just take a great big full body stretch for a moment. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug your knees in, gently rock it out. Let both of your knees fall to the right, left arm out to the left. Gaze up or over left shoulder and just breathe. And then in your next couple breaths, just switch to the other side, nice and easy. And no rush, but when you feel even on both sides, come back to center and happy baby pose. Give yourself a few rounds and happy baby, maybe rock, maybe extend one or both legs. If there are any other poses, any other stretches or movements you want to take to finish off your own practice, give yourself a few breaths to do so. Eventually, just start finding your way into final relaxation, into your Shavasana. If you want to go there right now, please feel free. If you want to take your time, feel free. If there's anything you need, something to cover your eyes, you want to put your socks on or anything. And as you slowly transition into your final relaxation, I will read to you. And this is one of my favorites by Jeff Foster. He says, "We seek some kind of permanence, something to hold on to, a person, a philosophy, a feeling, a state, a story, even a spiritual identity. But the fleeting nature of experience ensures that everything we grasp eventually slips through our fingers, including our attempts to stop grasping. Until we recognize that impermanence is actually a dear friend, and fragility gives life its beauty, and this seemingly ordinary day, with its waking, its washing, its breathing, its joys and its pains, is the dear friend we have always longed for. The beloved calls us home in any way she can, and this ordinary life is her ingenious invitation. You are imprisoned in grace, dear friend, and the key was never made." So these last few moments, let your breath just be completely effortless. Let your body just give in, let your muscles relax completely. And just let yourself simply be and feel all that energy inside of you, all that aliveness flowing through you. Just soak it all in. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And we'll start to bring gentle movement back. Wiggle fingers, toes, just coming back into your physical body. And as you are ready, find your way onto either side, fetal position. As you rest for one last moment, just curling into yourself in this nurturing pose. Really feel into that. Feel nurtured, feel held, feel supported by the ground, by Mother Earth. If there's anything that came through for you in your practice, maybe there's some way you just kind of visualize that soaking into your body. And use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing forward towards the front of your mat, front of our space. So sit with your eyes closed and your hands gathered to your heart. And we'll just seal our practice together symbolically with one big collective Om. So don't worry about how you sound, but focus on your own vibration and how it feels as it comes through your body and out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out through your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice. Open your mouth big and wide. Thank you all for being here. Namaste. All right, friends. Good job. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I forgot to say, I am starting on Thursday at 11 to 11:45. I'm going to be doing a weekly sound bath now. So if you ever want to stay after, just lay there and get sound bathed. I would love to have you. 11 to 11:45. So yeah, like half hour. Just take Ruby out for a little potty and then come back. See how it goes. You like Brooklyn? She's just like, yes, I like this. Whatever this is, I like it. Yes. She's getting her haircut tomorrow. So she'll be very beautiful on Thursday. She'll be very beautiful. Thank you. You're so welcome, Ellie. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, you ready?
already. You did so good, honey. Okay, one little treat for my really, really good girl. For my really good girl. She eats chicken hearts. I can't believe it. He eats the chicken hearts.
Okay. Forgot about my roommate. You're so welcome. Bye, King. Have a good day. Sorry about that.